Wow. Lightfighter with the Sleeper's Rebirth right there. And hope you guys enjoy that. We are back with Colin and Ben, and definitely that should be in a video game or something, definitely, or a fight scene.
There's
just
actually
was like,
clips from a video game in there.
Yeah. Which game?
It's called StarCraft. If there's any fans of that out there, you can definitely pick out. I mean, all the voice samples that you hear throughout the song are from that, and I just played that game way too much when I was little, so.
Yeah, I used to use the codes and just romp through the game.
Cheater.
No, well, it was easy to find the codes, and it was like, oh, let's just use the codes for Unlimited Life, and get out there and beat the shit out of people and just romp through the game and the storyline, which was it was fun. It was definitely a lot of fun to do that, and definitely a great game, StarCraft. And it kind of makes me mad that they didn't. I think they kind of they didn't promote the shit out of the StarCraft 64, which when it came out for Nintendo 64 for back in the day.
No, I've actually seen that. I never really played it on the 64, but I've seen people do that.
Yeah, I never played it either, but I remember them bringing that out because they decided, oh, why not? If it's going so well on the PC, let's bring it to the console. And definitely, the only game that I remember that really did well on the consoles was kind of shitty as well at the same time on the consoles because you always had to go and play it every day was The Sims, because I think it's a lot easier to play on the computer, but I don't play it. I'm just saying it was just like, why bring it all happened. That whole thing happened not because StarCraft being so well on the computer. It happened because they saw The Sims come on N64, so let's bring that out. Let's bring all the games out from the PC to the console.
I was
a
a baller at The Sims. Let me just throw that out there. I was the man. I would take my dude and I would just steal everybody's wives from all around the neighborhood. I was a pimp.
Ben, you do that in real life.
There's a porn website that actually took over Ben's Sims profile and just would broadcast that on their website, and people would pay subscriptions to watch that. Because that's how much big pimpin' Ben was doing.
Sims porn. I'm into that. I'm into it.
BenSimSexLife.com. You can download it. You can download videos from there that have been not updated since 03. But yeah, there you go. I don't know. We're having too much fun here. So guys,
sex is bad. You'll get a disease and your wiener will fall off.
That's true, Ben.
That's what my mom told me.
Whatever. So guys, what are your touring status? What are you guys going to be doing for tours?
Actually, we're going to we have this skateboard, right? And so we're gonna put all our gear onto it, and we're gonna push our gear from show to show, and just they didn't actually let us play because we suck. So we're just gonna set up in front of all the venues and play. But yeah, that's we have a pretty legit tour, no big deal.
Yeah. That's gonna happen. But no, seriously, when are you guys gonna get out on the road? What's gonna be, the opportunities for you guys in the next couple months here?
I mean, we definitely would love to get out on the road, as soon as possible. I know me and Colin and some of the other members have all toured before in previous acts. I mean, that's why we do this, to meet people and be able to, make new friends and, hopefully, impact people in a positive way through our music. But right now, we don't have anything set in stone. We were really focusing on the EP launch, and so now that the EP's out, we're going to push that for a little bit, but that's definitely kind of the next thing on the agenda to start talking about and start figuring out. So nothing 100% locked in yet, but definitely soon we should be getting some stuff going.
Definitely.
Like,
and
we
you know, we got.
Yeah, we have some offers. The first of which is the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, which is just around the corner. But I don't know that we'll do that just because it seems kind of cliche, like too mainstream. So
yeah, I'm Canadian. And so we don't celebrate Thanksgiving. So yeah, like we don't know about that one.
Now I'm Indian too, so it's just a really sad time when I think about what the Pilgrims did to Pocahontas and stuff.
Wow, you guys.
But no, but what we are seriously considering is when President Obama gives his final speech as president before he passes down power, we were gonna kind of, you know, like kick off his like going away party and stuff. So we have that as well. Which, I mean, I think we're in emails in between the White House, whatever, figuring the deets for that. But
you know he can get reelected, Colin, right? Like he's only done one term. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know that, but like, let's face it, dude, he's done.
Are you being racist? Are you being racist right now on the radio?
I don't know.
I can't believe you. I cannot believe you would be racist on the radio.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And I think that right there. I think that right there means it's not racist because I don't think it was racist. I think it was kind of like opinion by Colin, but yeah, it was a fun opinion.
More political, kind of like Rage Against the Machine or something.
Ben, I know Ben, you were in two bands before we had it on the show. And Colin, what bands were you in before this? Like, you know, how did you guys
Ben and I were in that business together, and we were on this show.
Oh, that's right. Colin was in the same band as Ben, duh. And what about Jordan and Jay? Who did meet those two?
Who would what?
Jordan and Jay.
Jordan was in this band called the Backstreet Boys. He was the lead singer, and so he came on. He was playing guitar and good looks for us. Jordan Hidalgo. All the girls go follow him on Twitter. It's at Jordy Hidalgo, Jordy. He's the good-looking one in our band, so we try to exploit that whenever we can. And
Jay is the lazy one.
He's definitely the ladies' man, yeah. And then Jay was actually in Hello Astronaut before I played with them. He was the drummer. And so, yeah, I mean, we've all known each other forever. So, I mean, it was just a matter of time before we got in a band together.
That's awesome. But he's also the one who messes up on tweets about stuff, and you pointed that out on Twitter there, Ben. So, Jay, I'm giving you and a strike one. So you had 2 strikes until you're not my friend anymore there, Jay. But you're probably never going to take the other 2 strikes. But I'm just joking, Jay. I don't know if you're listening in or you're partying and drinking somewhere or having a fun time in L.A. Ben, you've been around not to say you've been around the block, but, you've been around the country now. You're residing in California now. How is it to move around for you? Like, how is that to be in California now besides being, like, in Arizona before and stuff like that?
I never lived in Arizona. Like, I just travel a lot, but I never like permanently resided in Arizona.
Okay, sorry about that.
I think the last time I talked to you, we were like on tour or something, and I was actually in Arizona. But no, yeah, I've only ever lived in California, but I've lived all over California. So I don't know. I get bored easily. I like to travel. I like to see new places. I was just in Europe over the summer. That was like an amazing experience. So yeah, I just love new things,
Definitely. And what about you there, Colin? What about you? Have you been seeing the country as well, just as much as Ben has, or what?
Well, I mean, as far as the country goes, most of it's great. But if you're in Utah, you're not really gonna have a good time. I'm just putting that out there. And Arizona's a bit hot. Oregon's all rainy. Like, it just makes you really appreciate California, I guess, is one thing the tour does. But at the same time, it's refreshing to not be in the same place. But, yeah, I mean, I'll take any opportunity I can to travel when and wherever. I went to Florida not too long ago, and that was pretty cool. That was quite a ways the other side of the country. And then, I mean, then I go all around California all the time, too. So it's
California is hands down the best state, though. And if anyone disagrees, I'll fight you.
Yeah, best coast is the West Coast.
That's right.
Here we go, guys. If you want to fight Ben over, what the best state is, and say California sucks or anything like that, you have to fight Ben for a one-up and some dubstep moves that he will teach you if you win against him.
That's right. California all day. Shout out to the Golden Bears. They're playing Oregon today. Oregon's going to lose. Tyler Egging. I know you're listening. Oregon's going down. Go Bears.
I say Oregon is going to win. And you know what? California has 2 straight Thursday night games. Did you know that?
Yeah, I know. We're playing USC in our own house next week. I'm going to be there. Watch me storm the field after the game, get naked. It's going down. USC sucks. So does Oregon. Go Bears.
Fuck the Trojans. I hate USC too.
Hey, that's right. That's right. High five, High five.
High five. Virtual high five. Smooth phone. So Ben, pick the next song. Idolize, Lot Lizard, or You're So Not Invited to the After Party.
Can we play Friday by Rebecca Black, or is that not an option?
That is not the option because I don't have that song, and if you guys did a metal step version of it, I would play it.
All right, well, let's play You're So Not Invited to the After Party, and then when we come back, I can rant about why that song is called that.
All right, here you go. Bam.